The Warrior G4 pads, boys, they are the best sliding pad I have ever had. That's not saying much for the fact I've had the X 900 Bowers. That was the last pad I have, but I've never felt cleaner or... So, I've had these for a year and a half now. I got them December of last year, and I haven't had an issue with them, except for the stitching on the thigh board. Like a half a year ago, I had to do the stitching, but other than that, I've had no problem with these. It's an easy pad because when I originally got them, they were all white, but obviously I got my custom G4 blocker catcher, and because of just how plain they were, it was very easy for me just to apply the pad wrap, as you can see. I can't believe how good they are, and I'm very happy that they've held up this long. So moving on to the glove, this is the first pro glove I've ever gotten. The last glove I had was the Bauer S29, and before that was the Bauer Reactor. And the Reactor wasn't bad. I hated its shape, but I didn't do bad with the glove. But the last glove I had, the Bauer S29, I would not recommend buying that. It wasn't bad for the first 2 months, but once I got to like the regular season, the puck just kept on hitting me in the palm, and it was just giving me stinger after stinger. Pucks were bouncing off of it. It just didn't feel right. I barely had any wrist mobility, and I just hated it. This has only given me a couple stingers in the palm, so it's not hurting me as much, and the pucks never bounce off. The second it goes in the pocket, it's just in there. It closes very well, and I just wish I got this sooner. I actually wish I got the pads custom, but can't go back, but I'm never going to regret this. Not least the blocker. So same thing, my last one was the Bauer S29, and all blockers to me are the same. This is not that much different than the Bauer S29. The only thing I know is better is I have way better control over my stick movement of me using my stick for making saves. The S29, for some reason, it just felt so tight around my wrist that I wasn't able to move my blocker around or fling it to a blocker save. It was kind of just stationary like this the whole game, and I'd have to really just lean in, and I couldn't move my wrist around or anything. So it wasn't very comfortable, but it did its job for the year. So this is just way better for me, because I don't mind the light gear. I really like this light gear. It works so much better for me because I know that I'm not as strong as other goalies, but having this light gear makes me feel like I'm actually there at the top level with the other goalies. And it's just the blocker, the glove, it's fantastic gear, and it's done me wonders, and I'm keeping this gear for the next year. The 2020-21 season, this is my gear. I am not getting new gear. However, I will get G5s after. I don't know what color, I don't know for which team, I don't know custom or stock, but as of right now, these G4s are my gear for the next year. I hope you guys enjoyed and liked the video.